what?
It has. It's real easy to purchase a gun. I can leave here now and walk down the street and ask somebody, and I can find somebody selling guns. Like it's way too easy.
You can't really stress it. You can't stress what you really want to say, because ain't nobody really listening. There's only 5% of people in this whole country that's really understanding the things that I'm trying to stress and say.
I feel that violence in the city is out of control, but there's more underlying roots besides the violence that's created. There's other things in the city that's creating the violence.
Like what?
Economics.
Explain that.
Lack of opportunity, lack of jobs. So, people with decent jobs just don't go out and commit crime. In Philadelphia, if you don't have a decent job, then most likely your other alternative is to turn to the streets for survival.
Okay. So what do you think the local government can do then?
Well, stop and frisk doesn't help. It doesn't. That's just gonna, in my opinion, that's just gonna lead to more cop shootings. And that's the last thing the city needs.
If the city would get some real programs that would help people, and not just with minimum wage jobs, but something that can actually help them support their family, I think that would take care of part of the problem. You also have a very big problem with literacy in the city, the unemployment rate, there's mental health issues, drug and alcohol. All of these are problems that if the city could somehow find funding to try and address the problems, then maybe it will cut down on crime in some of the areas of the city. It's unfortunate when you get so many people with problems and they're concentrated in parts of the city. It's kind of like throwing gasoline onto a fire. There's bound to be crime and things of that nature.
Hi, my name is Leland Ferris. I'm 20 years old. I live in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia's, good place, everything. Like, it's a lot of violence in our city. Like, it's a lot of gun violence. And it's crazy. Like, a few weeks ago, like, I got shot. Like, I never thought I would get shot at all. Like, especially not in my own neighborhood. Said I got shot in the foot right here. And came through this toe, and this one right here. And it came out. Right here. Just missed my big toe. Like I don't really know. It's kind of like just a random thing. I was getting into my car and these three guys, they ran up. All three of them had guns. They pushed me in the car. They was telling me to give all my money up and everything. Like I gave them everything. So they told me to go, run, whatever. While I'm running, they started shooting like and let off a whole clip. Like. Basically the whole time when I was running, I'm just like really thinking like, damn, if I get hit. Like just the whole time I was just thinking about my mom, cause like it's crazy. Once that ambulance came, it was like a big relief.
Government-wise, they just need to do more things for the people, like give us more stuff to help these teenagers out with, instead of just every little thing that they do, incarcerating them and putting them in institutions where as though they're not going to correct themselves. Department of Corrections is not a Department of Corrections. This is a place where you can learn to be a better criminal. So my opinion is, to build more places where recreation can come about. Not even just basketball, but anything, football, after school programs, computers, just stuff that keep the kids occupied. Hopefully everything will be all right.
So it probably starts with the city. If Michael Nutter or whoever, has an opportunity to view this, if he does, there are some programs that they can take a look at that are already in place that are doing really good things. And then there are some programs that might need a little work.
What programs have you heard of that you found that have been successful, or as being successful?
Oh, there's Phil Abundance. That's a program at one of the shelters in the city that actually trains, I think, young men and women to do food service and cooking in hotels and things of that nature. That's one of the very good programs. They have programs at Chances. I think they're at 12th and Callow Hill. There are programs at Community Council. Resources for Human Development has programs. And some of these are really good programs, and it makes me wonder why, if there's such good programs and they're doing such good things, how come there aren't more programs being modeled after them?
What you say? What can be done?
Yeah, what do you think can be done?
Like I said, just having other things for these kids to do. Like it could be a boxing program or something. Because most of the time kids pull out guns or whatever because they can't fight. You know, they don't want to be embarrassed by losing a fight. So, or just there's various homeless shelters that we could put up. It's a lot of money around the city that's not being used, just unless for politicians' pay raises or something. And they don't need it because they're not doing the right things. I mean, they're not helping us. So why they need a pay raise and vacations and whatnot? You know. But I'm sure it's a lot of things that the city administration can do to better the city, to have outlets for these young people, man. Ex-offenders as well, you know, because if they can't get a job because of the offense they committed, then it's back to square one. So all around, we got to take a healthy look at ourselves, you know, as a city, and try to better ourselves, man. It's not just one part or certain parts of the city. It's everywhere. Everybody's affected by this nonsense.
I think we have to bring our community leaders together, you know, the block captains and just local people from the community, because that's where you can find out what's going on the most from people in the community. You know, you can't depend on the mayor to deliver fairness in his opinion, because he's not going to represent the opinion of all the people. You know, we need. And a lot of the leaders today just don't. They focus on the middle class, you know. But you know, what about just the average person? And when we fail to help just the average person, you know, the homeless person, they were saying 40% of people behind bars are mentally ill. You know, there's something wrong in this society today. You know, I think our focus is set on the wrong thing.
Is there anything else you want to say that I might not have asked you?
No, everything good. Like, you know, just I respect what y'all doing. I appreciate it. Like, you know, we don't get too many people coming in the hood to figure out why situations is going on. I respect that. And I appreciate y'all time, man. All right.
Thank you. Anything else you want to add that I didn't ask about?
We got a new fish fried rice special with shrimp and broccoli. You know, Laos, 52nd and Walnut. We need all the support we can get. You know, we also trying to help the community out as well. You know, we can try to set up some community centers or whatnot, some for these young people, but we need help. You know, it's not going to be just one group of people that's going to help, that's going to change anything. Everybody has to pitch in, no matter what ethnicity you are. I don't believe in race, that's a bunch of BS, but that's another thing. You know, whatever ethnicity you are, everybody has to pitch in. Okay. It's not gonna, nothing's gonna happen just everybody sitting back looking like, dang, another one, again. It's nothing gonna change. And locking a whole bunch of people up is not gonna change anything either. So we gotta figure something out.
All right. Thank you so much.